JAL516, a routine flight from Tokyo to Osaka, was about to off on April 1, 1990.
Boarding passengers were unaware that this flight would end in disaster. Their journey started just like any other.
In the cockpit, the flight crew followed standard procedures, unaware of the trouble that would soon unfold.
As the aircraft climbed to 15,000 feet, something went wrong. The plane's hydraulics, crucial for controlling the flight, began to fail.
At first, the warning lights were subtle, but the pilots quickly realized something was seriously wrong.
The plane's hydraulic system, which controls key flight surfaces like the wings and tail, began malfunctioning, compromising control.
The pilots immediately began troubleshooting, attempting to regain control, but it was clear the situation was deteriorating.
With the failure of the hydraulics, the plane started its uncontrollable descent. The struggle for control intensified.
The pilots communicated their distress to air traffic control, urgently requesting help.
The clock was ticking.
Passengers were unaware of the emergency unfolding as the crew attempted to stabilize the plane.
Desperate to regain control, the pilots tried every possible maneuver to stop the descent, but nothing worked.
Despite their best efforts, the pilots couldn't prevent the plane from descending, and it continued to lose altitude rapidly.
In the cockpit, the tension was unbearable. Every second felt like a lifetime. Their last chance to save the plane was slipping away. Tragically, JAL516 crashed into the ground, its failure to regain control resulting in a horrific disaster.
Rescue teams rushed to the site, but the damage was severe. Many lives were lost in the impact.
The investigation began immediately, with experts looking for answers. How could this have happened to such a reliable aircraft?
The flight data recorder revealed disturbing details about the plane's mechanical failure, sparking questions about the aircraft's maintenance history. Investigators found that the hydraulic system, which controls critical flight surfaces, had failed under pressure. It was discovered that maintenance lapses contributed to the failure. The aircraft had not undergone the necessary checks, which could have prevented the malfunction.
The design of the hydraulic system itself was also found to have flaws, making it susceptible to failure under certain conditions.
Human error also played a part. Incorrect maintenance procedures and failure to identify potential risks were key factors in the disaster.
The crash led to the loss of 34 lives, and the aviation community mourned the loss of these victims.
The crash sent shockwaves through the world, with media coverage sparking outrage over the preventable loss of life.
In response, regulatory authorities implemented stricter maintenance checks and new safety protocols to prevent similar accidents.
The lessons learned from JAL516 shaped aviation safety protocols, ensuring that the industry would never forget the tragedy.
Manufacturers redesigned hydraulic systems in aircraft to ensure they were more robust and less likely to fail.
Pilots were also given updated training on how to handle hydraulic failures, ensuring they were prepared for similar emergencies. Maintenance procedures were overhauled to ensure that no part of an aircraft would go unchecked again, even the smallest details.
The aviation industry reflected on the lessons learned and worked together to improve overall safety for both passengers and crew.
Technology played a pivotal role in the investigation, allowing experts to pinpoint the failure points with unparalleled accuracy.
A public awareness campaign was launched, educating passengers about aviation safety and the importance of aircraft maintenance.
Globally, aviation safety organizations implemented new international guidelines, incorporating lessons from JAL516 into worldwide standards. The emotional toll on the families of the victims was immense as they sought justice and answers about the crash. Legal actions followed, with victims' families demanding accountability from both Japan Airlines and the aircraft manufacturers.
Japan Airlines faced immense scrutiny and took full responsibility for the crash, vowing to make significant changes in their operations.
New protocols for pilots were implemented, ensuring that all aircraft systems were checked thoroughly before every flight.
As the aviation industry evolved, aircraft designs also improved, focusing on durability and redundancy in critical systems. The aircraft certification process was strengthened, ensuring that no plane would be certified without passing rigorous safety checks.
Real-time data monitoring systems were introduced, allowing airlines to track and analyze the performance of critical systems during flight.
Passenger safety was prioritized, with new protocols ensuring passengers were better informed and protected in case of emergencies.
A new wave of aviation safety experts rose in the wake of the disaster, becoming voices of change in the industry.
JAL516 became a case study for the aviation industry, helping experts learn from its failures to prevent future tragedies.
Flight simulators became a crucial part of pilot training, allowing them to practice handling hydraulic failures and other emergencies.
Communication between flight crew members was enhanced, ensuring no vital information was missed during critical situations.
Stronger regulations were put in place for airline operators, ensuring better maintenance and more thorough safety checks across the board.
New hydraulic systems were designed with redundancy built in, ensuring that if one system failed, others could take over to maintain control. The mental health of flight crew members was recognized as a key factor in aviation safety, and new support systems were implemented.
Aircraft manufacturers introduced multiple redundant systems to ensure that a failure in one system would not bring down an entire aircraft.
In an effort to regain public trust, aviation investigations became more transparent, with findings shared publicly to ensure accountability.
Preventive maintenance became a key focus, with airlines adopting more rigorous checks to identify potential issues before they became dangerous.
Preventive maintenance became a key focus, with airlines adopting more rigorous checks to identify potential issues before they became dangerous.
The black box played a pivotal role in uncovering the events leading to the crash, providing critical insights into the final moments of the flight.
Governments around the world took a more active role in regulating aviation safety, ensuring that lessons learned from disaster.
JAL516 became a turning point in aviation history, leading to reforms that reshaped the industry.
Public safety campaigns began, educating travelers about what goes into keeping flights safe and how they could help by staying informed.
The crash led to a cultural shift within the aviation industry, with a new emphasis on collaboration.
Countries began to cooperate more closely on aviation safety regulations, creating a global framework for improving flight safety.
Despite the tragedy, public trust in air travel began to rebuild as the aviation industry made strides in safety and transparency.
The response times to crashes improved, with rescue teams and investigators arriving on the scene faster to ensure swift recovery and investigation.
Pilot training programs were overhauled, with new simulators and techniques designed to prepare pilots for complex and rare emergencies like JAL516.
Technological innovations in aircraft safety, such as advanced monitoring systems and automated backup systems, were developed to prevent similar accidents.
Other major aviation disasters, such as the 1989 United Airlines crash, were also analyzed, with less
public involvement in aviation safety grew, with more people pushing for transparency and accountability within the airline industry.
New crash detection and avoidance technologies were tested, adding an extra layer of protection for planes in flight.
Japan Airlines, while reeling from the loss, worked hard to rebuild its brand, focusing on safety and reliability as key pillars moving forward.
The principles of crew resource management were enhanced, ensuring better teamwork and communication among flight crew during critical situations.
Aviation safety became a top priority for both regulators and airline operators, with increased scrutiny on safety procedures and equipment. Post-crash flight reviews became a standard procedure, ensuring that every incident was thoroughly examined and used to improve future safety measures.
Support systems for pilots, including mental health resources, were established to help them deal with the psychological toll of flying.
Insurance policies for airlines were revised to account for the high cost of accidents, ensuring that airlines could respond to tragedies quickly.
Continuous flight data monitoring became a standard practice, allowing real-time analysis of aircraft performance and catching potential issues before they became disasters.
Maintenance procedures were overhauled to ensure that no part of the plane was left unchecked, particularly those affecting flight control systems.
Airlines took on greater responsibility for ensuring safety, with new policies designed to prevent any mistakes that could lead to another catastrophe.
Aviation safety standards were aligned globally, creating a unified approach to keeping air travel as safe as possible.
Though JAL516 is remembered as a tragic event, Its lessons have made aviation safe for all. Subscribe now and stay updated with more exclusive content on aviation safety and thrilling stories from the skies.